So welcome you again everyone in this channel. So here this is the third tutorial of structured query language. So today we will learn about rules of EF code, what are the data types and constant. So let's get started. So here our first slide is rules of EF code. So generally there are 10 to 11 EF code rules, but in the standard marketing or company level, basically they follow the first four rules which are basically important for the database. So here first rule is the data stored in the cell must be a single value data. That's mean in a single cell is stored with only a single value. You cannot be entered or stored multiple values in a cell. Second one is in RDBMS we stored everything in the form of tables. Okay, including metadata. So here just this means that everything which you stored in the is arranging in the tabular format, including the metadata. And here what is the metadata? Do you know about metadata? If yes, so comment below what do you mean by metadata. Okay, let me know you also that the metadata is the details about the data. The details about the data is known as metadata. That's it. Third rule is according to the EF code, we can store data in multiple tables. Okay. If needed, we can establish connection between two tables using key attributes. We will learn or briefly understand this topic in later. But now you have to understand that there are number of tables in a database. So you can relate more than one, two, or three, or multiple tables with each other with the help of key attributes. And about the key attributes, we will learn it later on. Now, fourth one is we can validate the data entered into the table in two steps. Okay, you can easily validate the entered data with the help of two steps. First is by assigning data types or by assigning constants. Here is a note is please learn it very carefully that data types are mandatory, is compulsory, whereas constants are optional. So now you have a question like what is data types and constants. So yeah, we will learn about data type and constant later on, but now first we will cover the data type. Okay, so our next slide is for the data types. So what do you know about data types? As we can say simply, data means raw fact, types means its types. So data types is generally, we can say that data types are used to determine what kind of data, what type of data will be stored in a particular memory location. It is known as data type. So simply data is used to determine or show what type of data will be stored in the particular memory location. So in SQL there are basically 5 different types of data types in SQL. Okay, so first one is char, second one is varchar or varchar2, third one is number, fourth one is date. Okay, like date hota hai na 1st Jan 2020 and all, so such type of date. And third last one is large object, including the last fifth large object. There are two different category. First is character large objects and second is binary large objects. Yeah, one more note for you all. SQL is not case sensitive. You can use whether lowercase or uppercase. It will be execute or run the program or query, sorry. So let me first know about the char. What is char? Basically char is also known as character. Char data type can accept characters. Okay, if you want to store the character in a cell, so you have to use the char. Or basically including char there are A to Z, small a to z, or small capital A to Z, or number 0 to 9. Okay, or you also store the special characters like asterisk, hashtag, dollar prompt, this all. So do you know about ASCII? Yeah, ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Basically you should know about ASCII. Sometimes interviewer may tell this question to you, so you have to be very clear about the ASCII. This is for the general knowledge. Okay, just ASCII like A to 65, like na alphabet A started from 65, small z is started from 90, small a is started from 97, or small z up to 122. In ASCII code, you can relate capital A to Z from 65 to 90, like A 65, B 66, like that. Or what is the syntax of char? Basically, the simple syntax of character is char. In the bracket, you have to mention the size. Size will be 10, 20, 30 according to your data. So now, what is the size? Do you know about size? Yeah. Something like what is the size, like 1, 2, 3, 4, the character size. So basically, in common language, it is used to determine the number of characters that we can store. Whenever we mention char data type, we have to mention size for it. That's why the syntax of the character is char size. The maximum size that we can store in character is 2000. Just remember one thing, minimum or maximum length of a character is 1, minimum or maximum is 2000. Up to 1 to 2000 you can store the character, but not beyond the 2000. Second point, it is a type of fixed length memory allocation. Okay, fixed length memory allocation means if you write like character 10, so that's mean 10 of memory allocate will be to this character. Now it's totally up to you whether you use only 1 block, 2 block, or overall 10 memory. So if you only use 1 or 2 memory block, so rest of the memory will be wastage, that will be unused memory, it will not be used again and again. So this is maybe a drawback. And character in while using character, there is lot of chances of wastage memory. So there will be a wastage of memory, we can say. To overcome this drawback, they came up with a second or next type of data type, that is varchar. So our second data type is varchar. Basically, what is the varchar? Varchar data type can accept characters such as same as character. Okay, varchar and character probably most of the same thing, like they also accept the characters such as capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9, or special character like hash, asterisk, dollar prompt, and all. Okay, what is the syntax? Basically, syntax is same like varchar, and in bracket you say size. Now again I told you that what is size. It is used to determine the number of characters that we can store. Whenever we mention varchar data type, we have to mention size for it. It is mandatory to mention the size. Okay, or here also maximum size that we can store is 2000, or minimum is 1. So now you have a question now. If char and varchar have same type of thing, same category, so what is the difference between char and varchar? So here the major difference or one basic difference between varchar and char is we have read now. In char the memory is fixed, allocated, but in varchar it is a type of variable length memory. There is no wastage of memory in varchar. Let's take example. There is a block, you have used varchar 11. Okay, now you are using first 5 or 6 block, like I write my name Chandra, so rest of the 4 block are rest. Okay, so now what will happen? You know what will happen? The memory will not be wasted, it will not fixed. Yeah, you also mentioned the size 11, but if I use only 7 now, then remaining memory will be stored in somewhere in database, and you can use it again. So the memory is free memory. This memory is not the wastage memory, so you can use it again and again. So this is the basic difference between char and varchar. Okay, so that's why varchar is the type of variable length memory and char is the fixed length memory allocation. So please remember these two basic things, these two data types, and is there difference. Most of the question in interview comes from this topic, what is the difference between char and varchar. Okay, or we also can say now varchar with the varchar 2. Basically varchar and varchar 2 both are the same, just varchar 2 is the updated version of varchar. That's when we are using WhatsApp, Facebook, na. So each and every time, or any fixed movement amount of time, like 1 month, 2 month, the apps will be updated, right, because of some drawbacks. So here varchar is updated to varchar 2. Or what is the updation is that here you can store your data up to the 4000 character. Or okay, let me know one thing. What is the maximum length of char and varchar? If you know the answer, please comment below the comment section. Okay, so I already told you about the maximum length of char and varchar. So here the advantage of varchar 2 is the length of maximum is 4000. So that's why varchar 2 is the updated version of varchar. What is the syntax of varchar 2? Simply same like char and varchar 2 or mention the size. So this is the basic difference between varchar 2 and char. Now third data type is number. This data type is used to store numeric value. Number means digit. So whenever you want to store number and digit in SQL, so you have to use the number data type. It can accept two arguments, present and scale. We'll let you later कि what is the present and scale. So what is the syntax? Basically syntax is simple, number, present comma scale. So now what is the present? It is used to determine the digits we are going to store in a numeric place. Present is only determine the numeric place. Okay, rather than scale. Scale is used to determine the number of digits we are going to store in decimal place within the present. As you know, digits like 1, 2, 3. And what about the decimal? If you store the data something like 4.1, 6.7, something else, so here you need both number and decimal na. So that's why the syntax of number included present and scale. So here we'll let you know with an example. Let's take an example here. As you can see, the syntax of the number is number, present or scale. So now the number is 5. That's mean simply 5 na. So it is started from plus to minus. So make 5 block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the highest number will be stored here, 9. Always 9. Whether it will 5 block, 10 block size na. So you have to mention it 9. 9999. So number 5 for 99,999 plus 2 minus 99,999. Now we have number 4, 0. Here 4 is present and 0 is scale. So what do you mean by present scale? That's mean 4. Okay, so means 4 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you put 9. But scale is 0. So that's mean no decimal value is there. Now next is number 5, 2. That's mean it is the total number of digits are 5. So make 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 2. 2 means 2 decimal values. So take from the last 2 like 1, 2 and put the decimal. So now including stored with the largest value is 9999. So put it 999 decimal 99. Okay. So now our fourth one is like take a example like 9, 4. So here present is greater than scale. So what do? Just make 9 blocks. Okay. And from the last take 4 left, then put the decimal and fill it with the 9. So this is how we will learn, and we will work with the present and scale with the decimal values. But what will happen if present and scale will be equal? That's mean 4, 4. It's mean you have to put the 4 block. So here 1, 2, 3, 4 block are there. But now what will happen? You have to put the decimal value from the 4. So that's mean front is 0.9999. This is simply. But what will happen if present is smaller than scale? That's mean decimal value is greater and present is small. So here we have an example like 2, 5, where 2 is present and 5 is scale. So don't be worried about that. Just put it the largest number is 5. So make 5 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then now what is the present? 2. So from the last fill 2 block 99, and rest of the fill with 000. Okay, and don't forget to put the decimal, just because scale is 5, that's mean all is in decimal format. Okay, so now we have 3,7. So what will be the answer, guys? Yeah, greatest number is 7, so make the 7 block. Okay, now put the decimal in front. Okay, now 3. So from the from the right and last, put 3 block with the 9, which is greatest number or maximum number, or fill rest one is from 000. So here how the number syntax will be work. Yeah, one most important thing is maximum prison number is 38, or maximum scale number is 127. One more thing, the prison can never be 0. 0 means nothing, so minimum value of prison is 1. Okay, so this is all about numbers syntax. Or now I hope you will get the proper knowledge of prison and scale. Now our second last data type is date. Do you know about date? Yeah, let's suppose what is today's date, 23 or 24 or 25 January 2021 and all. So this is the date. Basically, if you stored something date type data in the SQL, so how will you store? So basically, if you want to store the date, so you have to use the date data type. Syntax is same as like another, like syntax is simply date. In as Yeah, I inform you that in this series we will learn we are learning SQL, but we will execute our structured query language in Oracle 10G. Okay, so on the behalf of Oracle, now the Oracle specified two date formats. In the Oracle, we can specify it with the date format by two different types, like DD, month and year, simply like 24 Jan 21, or second word is DD, month, YYY. That's mean like 15 August. Do you know 15 August is a historical day? So you have to know, or you have to fill the proper year also. That's mean 15 August 1947. So it is mandatory to write whole year na. That's why we have two different formats of date. So don't forget to do this thing. If you are mentioning some Asian date, historical date, so always use a second type of format. Don't worry, we'll do everything is a practical. Okay, so this is theoretical, but you have to know the theoretical knowledge also. So now dates should be enclosed within single quotes. This is a guide's note. Please note it down. Whenever you use a date, always enclose with a single quotes. That's it. So here our last but not the least, large object, which is the fifth data type in SQL. In large object there are two different category. So first of all we will start from the CLOB. CLOB means character large object. Character, do you understand by character na? As earlier I explain you what is character or char data type. So this is same as char, but only one difference between is size. Okay, varchar or char. So CLOB is basically used when you are storing the character data up to the 4 GB of size. Only that time you will use the CLOB. So CLOB is used to store the character up to 4 GB of size. Or what is the syntax? Syntax is only CLOB. We'll do it practically later. Don't worry about that. Now, second is blob. Blob is binary large object. That's mean, do you not understand about binary? Yeah, 1001 format like now. So with the help of binary large object, it is used. You can store binary number of images, videos, files up to the 4 GB of size. Do you know na, like let's take example of mobile. We have a camera, front selfie and back selfie, sorry, back and back camera. So here like my front camera is 24 megapixel. Okay, so that's mean it create 24 megapixels, means ki each and every pixels have some size, some bytes. So to store their binary value, to store their each and every binary value, with the help of their binary value and pixels we can see the image. So So we have, if we want to put the image and videos in our, like, in data, so we have to very clear about the binary number, so we can store the binary numbers of images and videos to the memory location. So just guys, learn one thing: what is the maximum size limit of clob and blob is 4 GB. Both are from 4 GB. Clob is used the character when you are using large character up to the 4 GB. You can use clob. If you are using binary, if you want to store the binary details or images, something like that, so you should go for the blob. So this, or also interviewer make a very basic question between what do you mean by clob and blob. So don't get confused about that na, ki I don't know what is clob. Yeah, if he said ki what is large object, so basically you will explain him like large category is categorized into two different. But if he asked directly what is the blob and clob, yeah, only said what is blob, you should very clear about that. Okay, so learn these things too. Or same as syntax of the blob is syntax just like blob, blob. Now as I earlier told you, we will learn about constant. So here we will start our next slide with constant. So now constants are the conditions that are assigned to a particular column to validate the data. Like if I have a column, I have a row of employee id. Let's suppose I have a column of employee id. So each and every employee have a single employee id and unique. It can't be possible like two different employee have same employee id. So to validate this value na, like a person have four employee id and second one is 4, to validate this type of data we will use the constant. So basically there are 5 types of constant. First one is unique, second is not null, third is check, fourth primary key, and fifth is foreign key. So here are the constant. This is a basic definition of constant. So we will cover whole constant constant concept in next slide. So keep in touch, just stay learn these things. And yeah, one more thing I want to inform you now, here I'm not giving you all the internet things or like somewhere just copy paste and all. These are very short we can say topic, or we can say notes. You can note it down. This is very simple and you can easily use these words, use this definition in interviewer too. So don't get hesitate to learn about it. Okay, just give your 1 or 2 hours to the SQL if you really want to learn it, and go with the flow. And I promise you that if you will with the video na up to the end, definitely you will learn SQL very well. Just go with the flow, and will also update all the practical tutorials will be there in upcoming days. Just within 2 or 3 days more, will I will cover all the theoretical part, then we'll start from the practical portion also. So have any query, do comment in the comment section. Okay, take care, be safe, and if you like it, so don't forget to like this video, keep sharing, keep updating. Goodbye.